Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home to the Northern Illinois Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Northern Illinois Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Utah Utes offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for space. It's Cobb. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. And the Utes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Caught behind the line. It's Cobb. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's second and long. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Utes will have it first and 10. And that's a first down for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll go to the air on third and short. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but Play within yourself. Make those plays.
Gets away from one. He's got space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going
turning it on. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Got a man in the middle. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's a huge gain and a first down.
Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They'll run it from the gun. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. He's dragged down at the 12, chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. On the move, it's Cobb. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Leaves it with the running back. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Sweet spin. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Alabama. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a reverse. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
Bring in the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
A loss of 11 on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yes, the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got his man!
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to scramble.
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Got his man. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
At the 37. And that's good enough.
To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Oh, he got loose. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. Touchdown, Utes! Made the grab and then did the rest. dressed himself, and they put points on the board.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Pulls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Back to pass. It's complete. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Brings up second down.
Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Oh, what a move. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time. You're pointing to him. There's the guy we got to make sure that doesn't make the play, and he gets to the quarterback time and time again.
There are very few players, I think, in college football, David, that you need to know where they line up each and every play because they're going to disrupt everything. This guy has been that all throughout his career. 40 sacks. That is unbelievable.
Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now first and 10 from the 47. They'll run the toss. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The negative play leaves them with second and 12. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. Wants to throw on first down. Slides away. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Gets it out fast. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
And that's a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Northern Illinois right back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The kick is on its way. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Pulls it in, it's Luck. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Finds some fresh air. The tap. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Utah!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown.
21, Northern Illinois, 10.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you've got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. keeping it on the ground to open the second half.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Catch in the middle, it's Burgess. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Huskies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They're working that left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Wants to go up top. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Cobb. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. Oh, what a cut! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 10.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big...
Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Utah.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to...
Looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Huskies.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
28, Northern Illinois, 23.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on second down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. To the air on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. The Huskies are in the hurry-up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Sets up the screen. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Utes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground, it's Cobb. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the 1st down.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again in this game so far. You've got the lead. We're way late in the 3rd quarter now. Not going to surprise me if they just keep leaning on this guy a little bit. Keep force-feeding him the football because he's looking really good.
And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Here's a heat. Puts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. Still up by 5 after missing that chance to put a little padding on it, guys.
All right, there's still life in the opponent because this team just had a chance to pad their lead with that field goal try. They knock it off the post. We've still got a good ball game.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. It's complete. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Breaks a tackle, and he's got room.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Now they'll run the draw. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He caught it. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking, understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. They'll send the back in motion. They want to throw it. Incomplete on the 2-point try. They tried to push this lead out to a field goal. They'll have to settle for holding a 1-point lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll try the run. Makes his man miss. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. He's got him. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
You wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Takes it from the gun on third down. Using the quick game. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible.
Timeout, Northern Illinois.
Here's the handoff. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Going to swing it on second down. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Quick strike complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Offense gets set for second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Wants to pass. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside. Defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Smashes it between the uprights. Celebration is wild on the sidelines as they've taken the lead in the final seconds.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
To the air, it's Bachmeier. He's taking the deep shot. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire. Whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played today.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.